I'll be on the block.
Previously on the block.
On what criteria are we going to rank the trains? I think there are some factors.
So I believe the criteria would be
Safety, reliability.
of course, reliability, safety, how it gets you to point A to point B, the amount of delays it gets, the bullshit be happening, and how many times showtime comes up.
Brownsville's like the Fordham Road of Brooklyn. So I think the 3 train actually, off safety alone, the 3 train has to go down to C tier.
I'm gonna say A tier as well because it's kind of like the D train, but for Queens.
I would definitely agree with that, yes.
Right?
And now, NYC train tier list, part 2. Well, the other half of like the first one, there's like 12 minutes left, okay? Please enjoy.
The J train, I honestly can't speak on it. If anyone else cares to.
I live on that line.
Because the J train is one of the few trains that does not connect to the 7 at all. And so, therefore, I usually never have a reason to be on it.
Right. I live on that line, so I can speak on the J.
Please do.
I can speak on a lot of these. These all seem to go through Brooklyn except like a couple of them.
For sure. Do it up.
So the J train. The J train is great. It's also, it's a shorter, it seems like it's a long route, but it's a short ride. The J train never takes long to get anywhere. It's about an hour long.
All right.
It's reliable. It comes quick. Lately, it's had a lot of work on it post-pandemic. The only reason why I can't put the J in S tier is because the J goes to verbatim the worst stop in all of New York City.
Which is?
Okay, maybe not. Yeah. When I say New York City, I mean Manhattan. The J goes to the worst stop in Manhattan possible, right? And that is Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. That stop, out of all of the stops in New York City, looks like absolute fucking garbage. They have not updated that thing in years. If you would have told me that the J train was, that stop on the J train was founded in the 1960s, I would fucking believe you. It is the most terrible train station in all of New York.
The J train would be S tier, but because of that one station, it gets knocked down a whole tier.
That and Jamaica Center. I'm going to tell a quick story. Jamaica Center, last stop on the J train for Queens. All right, I'm coming home one night with a friend, going to visit another friend, not home. All right, we're going home. And Suffin Boulevard and Archers, this is where this happens. We're walking out.
Suffin, wild shit do be happening on Suffin.
And this dude is eating his girl out right there on the street.
Yeah.
So that
sounds
also,
right.
Suffin and Brooklyn Bridge City Hall effectively dropped the J from being S tier.
That's fair. All right, let's talk about the L train. Now, I have mixed. All right, Jan, you raise your hand. Pull up. The C tier.
All respect to the woman I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. The bad bitches get on at the L. On the L. I'm gonna say that much, right? I'm gonna say that much right now. All respect. That alone, I think, lands the L train probably in, I would say B. But I mean, if anybody's got like a counter argument to why it should be higher or lower, I would love to hear it. What's up? Shout out, by the way, the dream team over here. I'm Frankie Muniz, discount Frankie Muniz and Lil Tekka's dad over here. We out here rocking with shit. So what's your reasoning for higher or lower?
All right. So the L train is the symbol of gentrification, right?
Facts,
Williamsburg, we can all agree, is the whitest area in all.
Facts.
It's the whitest area in New York City.
Wait, not Whitestone?
Yeah,
Whitestone is like old money white. Williamsburg, Bushwick, all these areas.
That's hipster white.
It's just like
that's where you find
y'all came from Wisconsin on daddy's money.
That's where you find
white.
your ACAB white girls on Tinder is Williamsburg.
Okay, all right. I feel you, but not like Bed-Stuy hasn't already hit that young gentrified too.
We're getting there.
It's getting there.
It's getting there, but it's not as bad as Williamsburg. I've never seen a minority in Williamsburg. When I go to Williamsburg, I am the minority. The L train, I would give it A tier.
A tier.
And here's why. The L train, especially since they fixed it up, has been the most consistent and fast train in the city.
But it's tough because it's like, they did that just because the new white folks demanded it to cater to them. So it's tough. Like, I agree that is a good thing, but it's like, at what cost?
I mean,
so
it's
I knew this one is particularly controversial to me. So I respect whatever y'all decide, no doubt.
I think the L's A.
All right. Can we give it a B and a half?
B and a half.
Put it in higher B tier.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll put it at the top of B tier. I'll settle for that.
Start with them.
All right, just like the G train, the M train also goes to parts of Brooklyn no one fucking lives.
That's true.
But here's the thing about the M train. The M train doesn't exist past 8 p.m. It does not exist. It's not a train. It's not a thing.
It's a figment of your
It
imagination.
goes to Essex Street, and that's the only time I've ever seen it past 8 o'clock. The M train is quite possibly the most inconsistent train of all time.
Really?
I think the M train's good
Because let me tell you
pre
something.
8 o'clock.
Let me tell you something. I ain't never seen a Z train in my life before.
Dude, the Z train is just an express J train, and it only exists during rush hour. That thing is definitely F tier.
F tier.
Can we give it the first F?
Let's just get the Z out of here.
Get the first F
The
out of
Z.
the way. Damn, yo.
The Z literally doesn't exist. You like, if your map tells you to take the Z, your map is telling you to fuck off. You're not going anywhere because it doesn't exist. This train exists 2 hours out the day.
I have to point attention out to Z, who just came in the room. We just gave your train an F tier, bro. I'm sorry. The Z train.
Haters. First of all, Jay-Z, look at that
Damn,
alone.
that's crazy. All right, so Illuminati confirmed with the J and the Z train here. So I have to speak on the M while it's in Queens. I will tell you what, the M is probably like, it's a little worse than mids in Queens. A little worse than mids. So, but like also funny shit be happening. Like it's inconvenient shit that like ruins it, but funny shit be happening on the M all the time in Queens. Like somebody dead ass threw a bicycle into the train station. Yeah, that was on the Steinway Street.
Was that on the M train? That goes to C. That goes to C automatically,
C?
without a doubt.
C?
That goes to C.
Are we all agreeing on
Fucking
C tier?
dumbasses you have over there.
All right.
Shout out Astoria. I love y'all. I love
The
y'all.
M is not on the
Love
block.
y'all. So check it out. All right. So N train, automatic S tier. Y'all gonna have to fight me on it. I don't care. N? No, just N. N is the automatic S tier. Most consistent yellow line train throughout the entire borough run that it runs through. Like it's consistent in Astoria as fuck, unless there's like work being done or there's damage. It's consistent in Astoria. It's consistent as fuck in the city. Sometimes it goes express for no reason. So like you'll be sitting on that shit and like you'll be like, damn, it's gonna take mad long for me to get to 14th Street, and then it's like we're skipping 23rd and 28th, and I'm like, And then in Brooklyn, like the few times, like when I was dating girls who my long distance relationship girls all the way out in the ass end of Brooklyn, like when I had to take the N and the Q all the way out like an hour or two, like that shit kind of slapped a little bit different. Like
He just
it was
whooped-
really, really good.
He just whooped y'all ass over there. I think that Sunset Park is that area. he just took y'all out back.
Yo, I mean, if you live in Astoria and you're dating somebody in Sunset, what is it? Sunset
Park, I think.
Sunset Park, like that's a long distance relationship, bro. That's a long distance relationship.
I agree. And is definitely, I agree with Jan. And it's definitely S tier, bro. Once again, it covers that thing that the G and the M cover. It goes to places in Brooklyn that no one would fucking ever.
All right.
Fuck the MTA, all of it F tier.
Yeah, first and foremost, fuck the MTA.
I'm
Like, us
jumping
doing
every
this
time.
is just a middle finger to the MTA. Yeah, you have some great trains, but you guys are a monopolized ass fucking company.
Drink water, walk everywhere. That's my motto.
Exactly. All right, so Q. Well, the Q is almost the same thing as the N, so it's kind of pointless.
I ain't been on a queue in a minute and a half.
The Q is like similar to the N, right? And yeah, it is. It goes through the same.
Q goes to Coney Island, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Q stops.
Oh, that's that one?
That's that. All right.
If I may clarify, the W used to be the Q, or rather, other way around. The W occupies what the Q used to.
So it has come to my attention recently, and I went to go take the train to see if it was true, but the W lines are now currently operating by the time this video was released. This was made a long time ago, so I don't think it was operating. I could be wrong. I don't know, but basically the W would take in place of where the Q is in this tier. That's pretty much it. Back to the video.
The Q now goes uptown into the city,
So
right?
the W is pointless.
Putting the Q on A?
So the W is
Yo,
pointless.
you should go Q and C, Coney Island. I was on acid on the R
So-
one time, and I was shook, so I got off one stop before I was supposed to and waited like an hour for the next train.
All right, so you think we're gonna?
That's a fact.
The fucking experience.
S. That shit got me on my acid, bro. S.
All right, I'm gonna put it at A just because I have some downs with it.
Okay.
Like it be delaying a lot. So that's why I'm knocking it down. It is a good train, don't get me wrong.
That's facts.
And I do be seeing some wild shit.
Yo, the R on Steinway though, easiest train to hop in all of the trains to hop in the history of fucking hopping trains. Yo, you could literally plan your day, be like, I don't got no money for the train. Bet we out to the Steinway train. You could plan a whole day around hopping that shit.
That's a
Oh
fact.
my god.
Oh my god.
I seen a motherfucker with a dog bring a dog through that shit. No swipe.
He hopped over.
Oh my god.
This is not a real train, guys. It takes you literally from Grand Central to Times Square. I'll be real, just walk, bro. It's good for your heart.
So what are we
come on.
giving it? Cause it's reliable.
It's a couple avenues. Like,
Shuttle exists in more than one place, though.
It does. That is true.
really? Pardon my ignorance.
Just-
Where else
I'm
do they be
gonna-
having the
Yeah, it's a B. It's a no.
Shuttle being an omnipotent train makes an S tier.
Honestly.
Oh, you're gonna have to defend that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You want to come defend that?
One
What is your
stop
take on it?
In Manhattan,
Oh
the
my
shuttle
God.
actually runs 5 stops in Brooklyn.
Does it now?
It goes from Franklin Avenue to Prospect Park.
Okay.
So the shuttle exists in 2 different areas. It covers about a grand total of 6 stops. It's always there. It's always reliable. It's fast.
That is true.
So I don't see why it's not S tier. Plus, it's
That
literally
is true.
S.
All right.
It's
Nah,
literally an
you
S.
know what? Jamal's got a point.
Thank
right
you for
here.
educating me, bro. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you. I have been educated into something that I've
Enlightened.
needed to learn. Thank you, Jamal, and that is why you're here.
Enlighten. Just to clarify, like Kevin said earlier, the MTA fucking sucks in general. It doesn't matter if any of these trains are S tier. If you come to New York City, hop every one of these trains. And you'll get a positive experience even from the 2 that don't exist in the F tier because you didn't pay. But if you pay for these trains, this is a reliable tier list.
Exactly. So, if you're not from New York, hear us out if you want to
Here's how we see it.
Block, bitch, car. You be chilling with the ops. Lucky, give me all you got. You know I like to smoke a lot.
All right, give a like and subscribe if you haven't. We're gonna be doing more videos here on this channel, new on the blog. And if you haven't already, follow each in our individual channels. All lovely people here. And now we're gonna tune in to next time on the block. We'll see you later. Bye.